Alright, welcome back to Cultist Simulator. We had just gotten into the game. It has been a while since I played it, so we haven't formed our cult as of yet. But where are we? We have loaded the game. We recently got rid of an annoyance at work. So I think now we don't need to do the work. Okay, there we go. So now we can do the work without it being timed, which is very good, because then we can do it whenever, and we don't always have to do it. Alright, the office crackles with the news of Alder's unexpected absence. A scrawny, nervous fellow from the 4th floor has been appointed supervisor of records, temporary. Unlike Alder, he does not interfere with my work. Very nice. Alright. Fortune teller. Let's see if you can do anything. So we also have his corpse. I don't have enough health to do that right now. Can't do that. Let's see if we can buy more books. And dream. What happens if I use my funds for dreaming? Purchase a tincture of opium. In times of a special crises, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dreams sweet, but only in times of a special crisis. This is an expensive and risky way to gain contentment. It might provoke sickness or despair. Okay, maybe not. Let's do the way of the woods again. If I have enough passion, I can walk the dream road to the woods. If I have the right knowledge, I might be able to find a way beyond it. Okay. Aha. Glorious lore. I've increased my mastery of the glorious lore, which we call its aspect. Lantern. A manus glimpse, a snatch of poetry, a single memory of a certain house that all of us visit at least twice in our lives. For one's first visit to Manus, this lore is almost essential. Okay. Actually, let us do that then. Approaching the white door. There's a house in the wood. I know something of that house, enough to find my way to its light. Alright, and then let us read of this book. Protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kitling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldy Warp. I am appreciating this game much more than I'm actually reading everything. Found something noteworthy. Oh, what did we find? An Orchid Transfigurations, Volume 1. A 16th century alchemical fever dream attributed to Robert Flood, frequently banned for the disturbing allure of its illustrations. This is the original in Latin. Aspect written leg. What a dead language. Dead as diamonds. So I need to find a Latin transcription in order to read that, which I don't have yet. Takes time to sort the gold from the drawer. Okay, forget that. Huh? The worst for there none. Wait, what happened? Where did you come from? No more. What? I didn't see that there was a despair thing. What are you talking about? If I had known, I would have been more attentive of it. Where was it? Alright. Determine my legacy. Oh, this is where I can pick. So I didn't see that. There wasn't a thing at the bottom. Was it out of my sight? Where the heck was the... Okay. Anywho. Alright, determine your legacy. The medium? Everyone knows I speak with the dead. I have been called prophet, ghoul. I have no reason to dispute them of their illusions. Always available after no more. Bright young thing, endowed from birth with wealth and talent, life of ease, comfort, and delight stretches ahead like an amber carpet. The priest. In visions I have seen Saint Agnes. I have learnt not to speak of the form she takes. Actually, no. I am one to... Let me try that again, because I heard the noise that usually is associated with that whole thing, where whenever you are, was it in like this? Where? Anywho, oh, we're working at the hospital now. Maybe it was over here and I didn't see it. I don't... Right, we're gonna speed run this now. Because you saw that block that popped up. That usually appears to absorb your sadness, and when you get too much of it, stuff happens. We got the bequest. Study it with reason. Last time. Let's get the collaborator. Reflections, lights dedication. potential collaborator. Hint, a great work. Final fulfillment of desire is often a conclusion. It's not enough to hope, stand, fail my deeds. Desires are often meant to winning the game. So yeah, you need in order to do that, you gotta do more. Let's go more for a painterly thing this time. I used to paint. I could paint those sites I have remember from my dreams. Might sell something. Probably won't. Yearning? I don't have a yearning. As if I have restlessness. I gotta hang on. Reply to your letters, courteous of cautious. Usually malleable, but they'll probably never amount to much. They're essentially like a low rank follower. Yeah, whenever I hear that thing pop up again, I definitely need to poke around this format. My guess is it probably was... Oh, okay, here we go. That's where it was. And that's where my cult thing is. I was wondering, it's like, where the heck's my cult thing? Okay. Now I know. First kind of attention. I'm safe for now. The meddler's attention must be elsewhere. Relief. Choose a founding principle. Tradition and compulsion. Old, new, and both together. Add lore to determine your cult's following principles. So this is where it is. Why can't it be, like, the same thing? Okay, seek out secret places in the city. We found Moreland's shop. Anything else I can study? Vitality. Exercise the body, get that back. What are you? Trembling in the air. The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple beneath the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. Fascination might provoke visions. So that's something. Shadows. It is an empty space which makes the bowl useful. Lao Tzu's. So that will absorb fascination if you're not careful. Got paint? Wait, I didn't read it. Ah. Patron. I need some reason. Okay, got it. What's this? Dreams of curios behind glass. In the display cases of the Impossible Museum, I always see an apple white of snow and hard as marble, a golden beetle in a stern box, a coy geometry awaiting my touch, black envelope bursting with spring, a brass opera box for instruments of record and measure, a storm and a tincture. I always wake before I see the aisle's end. Nothing really else to go on. Place merits. We have a new location. Seek out a secret places of the city. This place merits closer investigation. Forgotten Mithraeum. Curiosity seekers have picked over this ancient temple, but there may be a hidden door here somewhere. Aspect Vault. There's something precious here. Aspect in the capital. A secret place in the teeming capital city where I live. Alright, get some more stuff for the library. We got exercise the body. Additional health. Let's increase our passion. The tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. If I spend time studying what I've learned, I could increase my passion and gain a skill. Yeah, it's all about increasing your slots in order to get some more stuff. What do I got here? World as it is. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes, I am sane, if that means anything. No fascination drives your visions. It's over for now. Get a fleeting reminiscence. A moment in time, in another moment it'll be gone. Right, still need to... Who's got my, Which one of you have my lantern aspect? Alright, what do we find? A collection of poetry. Fleeting reminiscence. Let memory guide my steps. My thoughts will wander and I will follow. Old memories will come to roost. A patron. You can learn from each other. Ah. Now we have Dr. Ilbin al-Adin. Dr. Ilbin al-Adim, called the Alpine, has an interest in overlooked history. He could use your assistance. Patron, a figure of note in circles where I move. Aramic scholar, a scholar of Aramic who might be prepared to tutor you if you study with them. Aramic. Aspect tutor, this one has knowledge. Okay, we got some unskilled labor done. Alright, this is where we'll find clerical work. Let us get our cult founded. Establish the Mirror of Glory, an occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. Alright, can we dream on anything yet? Passion? I don't have my lore. Alright, we got that Glover position. Add some more reason to it. Talk to you. Get a commission from Dr. Alvin Aladim. The doctor would like my help with his research. Right, what do we have now? Trembling in the air. Alright, seeing if I go mad. Alright, a terrible clarity. On our purpose demands we recognize truths that chill the spirit. I must give of myself. Dang. I'm out of reason. Alright, who's got my reason? Memory's a maze, and that's hard as a garden. I got some contentment. Okay, what he needs. Commission of Secret History is very substantial. Dr. Al-Badadid, called the Alan, has offered you a commission. He's looking for particular obscure information on the world's secret histories. You'll need matching lore fragment, at least 6 to complete commission. Feed my imagination. There is more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. I've gained passion, but it'll be more difficult next time. A vivid imagination. My daydreams sometimes outpace my dreams. Use this with work to paint, or with study to learn. With 2 lessons learned to gain more passion. Alright. Okay, I need another reason. I don't know if I have any right now. I could study this. No? Well, I could, but I don't have the right stuff. Let's get some more books. Alright, it's gonna linger there until I have my reason back. Alright, what we got? More poetry. Let us search the city. We got a promotion. Pretty much following our similar path. Oh, what do we have here? Solitude. Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sheet. Sometimes the river runs clean. I have a particular friend. Now is the time to renew our connection. I am alone. There's peace. Okay. Brr, 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 brr. I study you? Nope. I could do some studying with that and increase my passion. Uh-oh. I got dread. Alright, how do I deal with dread? I gotta use these. Clear my mind. I remember I was different before. That is the thing I was missing last time. That is very important that you do. Because when the ennui shows up, it will absorb your dread, and stuff goes bad. Just wish that was on the same page so I can see it. found somewhere and use it as a ship. What do I find? Ah, the Arides Club, a cabaret with a cult reputation. More exploring. Forget all the locations I'm able to find. Got my reason back yet? No! Hireling. Shifty woman. I get the job done. This hireling is useful in expeditions and annoyances. It's not exactly what I need for, I don't think that's gonna take care of the, I need somebody in the aspect of the knives. I forget what the moth is pertaining to. We could, yeah, no. We need a more so, what do you call it? Someone who has the knife aspect or the edge aspect in order to take care of our annoyance. Uh-oh. Alright, sickness. I become unwell. That's where that is. And whenever I hear the wall, that's important. Oh. Alright, let's use our passion. No, you need my reason. Dang it. Still don't have lore. Alright, what I thought. Health is fatigued. Alright, my reason is dimmed. Oh. Oh boy. Where'd my this dread come from? Dang it. Oh, now I have an affliction. And I have 2 glimmerings, which means I can use these. Increase my passion. And next time I dream... let's use our reason. Okay, we got a fascination. Let's use that to heal ourselves, because if we don't deal with it, it's gonna become a detriment to us. How do I get rid of you again? Now we can use our passion. Despair is the wolf that devours thought. You can defeat despair by feeding it contentment. Otherwise, it will destroy you when it reaches 3 dread. Hunger drives us. Alright, let's try this. Visit to the Eritas Club. The entrance is lost beneath soft drapes of crimson cinnabar in Cardine. Above the door, the club motto, In gurum imus nocte ex consumi mur igni. It has been rendered as into night circle we fly, till the fire enjoys us. In tonight's performance, Amethyst, a nest-wielding hunter, pursues a veil-winged woman through a murmuring maze of leaf-clad dancers. Each movement is underwater slow. Alright, Watcher's Light. Even in waking hours, I've begun to see new colors. Alright, what is this? First recruit. We're almost getting to form our cult. Alright. Lights go down very gradually. Performance ends. There is no applause. We each drift into the street, alone with our dream. Okay. I got more passion. My desire grows in number. It may be that they always outpace my actions. Alright, let's explore a bit more. Come on, dream. Trying to heal that first. And then we gotta, I think, use some funds in order to get some contentment. Oh, he actually absorbed some. Good. Very good. I'm glad I know where that is now. Alright, you don't like passion. What I get? The Watchman's Light. My curiosity is becoming physical need. My eyes will be thresholds. It is almost time to perform the work, begin the changes. I must have enough lantern aspect. Exploration might find more. Alright, come on, Colt. We're almost there. What can I study? I can study restlessness. I've got 3 fascinations, which is a little bit more concerning. That might make me go mad. Read sentimental literature. If I propose to learn anything, I wouldn't be reading this stuff. As we have something happening. I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! 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 Pardon me. Our rise begins. We have founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. Use your cult to recruit and promote followers. Talk with followers about your cult, or to send them out on cult business. I have a pawn now. This one is loyal but lacks initiative. Well, we got a temporary headquarters. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. We got a mirror of glory, an occult society dedicated to understanding the light that leaks from a fiercer place. You can use cults with a talk verb to recruit or promote followers, and to send them out on errands to gather resources. A believer can be promoted to a disciple, and few gifted disciples can be exalted higher to seers. Alright, I got an achievement, Mirror Glory. Alright, which one of you needed a thing? Saving. Interrogate, intimidate, beguile, instruct. Headquarters for conversation and convocation. Betray and prison follower. No, we don't want to do that. Talk. Upgrade you. It's not gonna work. SSS? No. No. So getting more people in your cult allows you to explore more places, like that forgotten Merthium. Alright, what do we got? What have we found? Latin grammar. Guild sleeves Latin grammar. Just what you need to refresh your knowledge of Latin. Alright. We've conquered our unhealth. Alright, let us dream the bleached way. And then I'm going to talk to see if anybody... Do I have not the... No, I need more, like, stuff on that. Where's my study? Oh, no, I'm reading that right now. Despair abates. Memories of better times keep the wolf at the door. Each contentment destroys one despair. And what else I got? Obsessions. Temptations. Controlling this is a little difficult. Alright, clouds part. The wolf despair prowls elsewhere. Alright. That's that done. That's going to be a little easier to deal with. It's the fascination there that's getting me a little nervous. Because that will make me go insane. What do we get? We got Locksmith's Dream, Portions and Proportions. The second volume of Teresa Gailmer's examination of parallels in the mystic dreams of artisans. The frontispiece has been slashed with a razor. Okay, let us wander a little bit more through the city. And you need my attention again. Let's use my reason. Come on. Got some more glimmering. Now I can study. Actually, wait, let's do this one first. Read this volume. In this volume, Gailmer records fewer dreams and explicates more of her own elaborate theories. We see this again and again. What is below can't escape what is above. Alright, come on, reason. Alright, we got cities by streets by moonlight. See if there's anything through here. We got some more restless. Where's my cult thing? Oh, I guess that's a temporary thing, apparently. 1 second, my tea. Peppermint. Oh, I got some dread. Alright, to the bleached way. Alright, I think fascination. She should always pick the one that has more. Yeah, fascination you can get rid with dread. Composure. The doors of visions swing wide. A little darkness will mellow my light. That's the way you get rid of dread, and that in one fell swoop. So when the ennui or madness comes of knocking, you can get rid of that. Alright, let us talk to see if we can get more people. Mainly looking for someone who can deal with this guy. Uh-oh, the spare's coming back again. Alright, so that just deals with the despair. The fascination remains. Or no, that was in my exploration. Alright, you search the city. What can you find? Ah, dang it. What turned into despair? Is it my restlessness? What do we have? Shifty movement again. Alright. What do we have? We've read this. The finest artisans and artisans all dream of the white door in the end. I'm no artisan, only a scholar. I think there's a secret that all of these artisans know, but I think that secret is only half the story. I need more erudition to get more reason. How do I get more erudition? Alright, let's get at least Latin under our belt. And I'll try to... Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Right, we need some contentment. Right, got that. A new person. Fleeting reminiscence. Let's hope for the best. We got the attention. Alright, come on. I need some good dreams. Very good. Alright, that takes that. Go Way of the Wood. It's not enough. Use our passion. We're out of money. Keep exploring, you bun. Search the city. Find us a worthy helper. What else can I study? Ah. Ooh, hello. Got Rose again. Speak more on esoteric matters, I think will get us somebody. Experienced swindler. How delightful to be working with you. This hireling may be useful on expeditions. So, the moth, I think, is more so deception. Not what we need, though. Not what we need. Ooh, have some dread. Alright, we need to dream on that when we're able. Get a popular rumor. Oh, actually, I think we've already dealt with that. Yep. Okay, very good. Someone is meddling. Give me something. While I was returning to the depths, one appeared in front of my eyes, whose mouth was sealed. When I saw them in the great emptiness, I cried out. I think that last night I met another soul in the wood. I will never recall exactly what we said to one another, but I think that we will recognize each other in the waking world. Alright, deal with you two. What did this say? Defense against dread, but commitment doesn't last. Okay, Glaring erudition. Anything else I can study? I don't think so. Both my bond. Day of cartographers. I might stumble across something interesting. Alright, what do we have here? An adversary. There's always someone who doesn't understand, or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. Weary detective. This gentleman would rather be left alone with his pipe and has an illustrated London news. But no, apparently some conjurer of abominations has been hunted down like a mad dog, and apparently no one else can find the time. Right, still got some more of that. Overlooked place. Ah. Very good. Search more for me, my minion. Alright, we got some composure. Air is curdled now. I am home again, in this lumpen flesh. Better, perhaps. Alright, what else do I dream on? Do Way of the Wood again. Some of my passion. This needs my reason. I don't have enough erudition. Enough erudition, sometimes something more exotic, I can increase my reason. That's one thing I really need to do. But I don't have any if. Alright, payment, who do we have? Fortune teller, not what I need. Come on, where's the bomb maker I got last time? Work overtime. Once again, I have determined your work is of acceptable standard. You may go. Be punctual tomorrow. Ooh. Alright, who do I have? Another hang on. Oh, hello. I am being raided? Huh. This is my first... okay, for future reference, I'm currently streaming on Twitch right now. And I'm getting a raid, which I've never gotten a raid before. pretty cool. Alright, let us... Hello, initiates. We are just now recruiting another to this cult. Ah, yes, greetings. Wing says, greetings from a fellow adept of the invisible arts. Very nice. Well, can you stem your magic this way, your influence and your vibes, so I can find someone who can deal with my Mr. Adler, my very insistent and annoying boss here. It's my second playthrough from this because I'm playing this for the first time on PS5, and I have done this game before on my computer. Oh yeah. Whoosh. And I didn't realize that there's like a second section here, so when the dread came calling, I didn't realize. Alright. In my sleep, I came to a high jagged rock, which is still called the Temple of the Wheel, though the hour called Wheel is long extinct. Another hand has scratched a secret in the black lantern of its flank. What was my first victory? I'm not entirely sure. It was something where a bunch of people were dancing around a fire. I forget what that was. It's been a while since I've replayed this game. Alright, another hand has scratched a secret in the black lantern of its flank. I burned what secret into my memory to preserve for waking, before the velvet came out of the velvet wood depths and erased it. The velvet is jealous of its secrets. The path. I got someone saying the dangers of the path up to ascension are immeasurable. I can imagine. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. I'm still learning all the... I got a furtive truth part 2. A detail smuggled in from an adjacent narrative. Don't speak this where you may be overheard. Exploring this scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the shrines. I'm also reading, as I said before, I'm reading this a little bit more, like, extensively, because when I originally played it, I didn't actually read everything that was being thrown at me. Alright, you still have that. Yeah, maybe. Thunderskin? I don't know. I didn't read everything, I'm sorry. Okay, let us study. Can I study anything? Oh, I need to get rid of that dread. Yeah, that's the one thing. It's like, that's the one thing that's always gets me in this playthrough. It's the dread. That's the one thing I've had a problem with in the past. That always ends my run. Alright, who we got? Doesn't lights blaze, there is no place for shadow in these rites, and no place for mercy. I got another pawn! Hooray! Let us actually now get Rose on our... Nope, not that one. Fresh air and exercise. I mean, that's good to do, but, you know. Alright, Rose! You are to be ascended with the furtive truth. And we shall use this. No, it's not gonna work. Or do we need to do the Watchman's Secret to do that? This one is ready. Okay, so we do need to do that. Alright. Ascend! Alright, my pawn. Dangers are like... Moonwing says, dangers are like poison. Some will simply torment your flesh. Some want your journey to end, but all poisons have cures and precautions, and the clever adepts know of both. Ooh, what's this one? Paying a close attention to the text in this game can be rewarding. You'll notice recurring names, connected events, madness, secrets, histories. Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to do more so. Oi. Alright, what do we have here? Aspect Graveyard Mouth. Now that you have tasted the graveyard fruit, the hunger comes often to trouble me. My mouth waters of the fragrances of decay. My belly growls like a dog. Reduce this by feeding on remnants. Do not ever permit it to reach 7. The game may end. Wait, when did I eat human flesh? When did that happen? Or is that something that's something that can go in the slot? That's what that means. That's why there's a little check mark there. It's this one. That's the hireling. Oh, the ghoul then. I don't think I've actually played all the legacies. I did get the when I got this game came out, it had the perpetual edition. But I didn't download everything. Moonwinning says every lock has a key and every key has a lock. Yes. Now if only I could find a bomb maker, someone to take out Mr. Adler. I did last time, but then the ennui took me. Alright. We study. Actually, wait, I could... sorry. Ghouls difficult. This... Dual... Aspect job. Oh, okay, so that goes in the job part. Opportunity for profit. I should complete this and return it to the patron. You've gotten, if you got Graveyard Mouth, it means you've gotten into the forbidden jerky at least once. The forbidden jerky, yes. You play enough of fail better style games, you're probably gonna get into the forbidden jerky. Am I right? That's like when you, because I've also played Sunless Sea on here. Alright, I don't have anything for study right now. And I have had to do the forbidden jerky. I actually had a long playthrough with that one recently. Oh, you still need... Yeah, I've played Seas, and I did try Skies a bit, but that was on my computer, and my computer was having a little bit of a tough time with it. And I do want to play Skies at some point as well. Alright, Adler. Alden, excuse me, not Adler. I need give me a bomb maker like last time. No. Okay, to someone who seems like, was it Moonwing? You sound like you might be a little bit more knowledgeable. What are the aspects that take care of the thorns in the side? Does moth help at all, or is it only the knife the edge? Because I know edge works, but I don't know if anything else works to get rid of the thorn, as it were. Moth and edge. Okay. So we'll try. Well, I'm gonna try. Well, we're trying to get rid of Alder here. So we'll give this a try. We'll give Both a try. Alright, Roser has been promoted to Believer. And we also have the Weary Detective now. What's this one? Aspect Wary. This one has grown cautious. They will not meet with me in person again. Aspect Summoned. This one is not from here. Oh, we have... Sun flickers like shadow. Oh, the madness has come again. I don't really get that mad, though. The trophy. Yummy. Oh, is it like like we eat curtains? but the curtains of the world. The world is a curtain. All right, I don't have anything to study. Who do I talk to? Ah, I know. We have a pawn. Let us promote our pawn. We have, with some fashion, light is a question. No, that's not gonna work. What do I need? Funds? No. Help? No. Okay, I need something in order to do that. Speed it along. Alright, clear my mind. Sun still moves, the wind still walks. My journals are a labyrinth clue. Check the text. Trappings. Okay, now I got a fleeting reminiscence that should work. No? Proper sense of occasion consumes ingredient and influence, uses but does not consume tools. I forget what we need for that. I think it was what? Not this. Oh, we don't have anything for it right now. Text asks for 7 intensity. Alright, come on. Yeah, I'm trying to get it so that I get rid of Alder, and then I have that job that will not decrease, and then I could use things like paintings and stuff. Mystique, maybe? I trade on something. New. Yeah, I need potent lures for that. I need at least, I think, two watchmen's. We'll open that. And maybe 2 locksmiths. Let's use our passion. Passion will open the way. What's my time at anyway? Alright, I'm gonna do, like, since it is an hour, this is, because I do like to make my videos when I edit these about an hour each. So this right here is gonna mark where I do an edit, and then I will continue. And usually I would say goodbye, but I'm still gonna continue on the Twitch. So right here will be a cut now.